Hell of an intro, right? I figured it was appropriate because we're right at the finale. Anybody watching on YouTube wondering what the hell happened at the end of the last video? The queue took too long because it was midnight. Everybody was asleep, so we couldn't find anybody to fight the final boss with. So, back now, the next day, following morning, finish what we started. So let's do it. Hey everybody, welcome back to, well, last night was supposed to be the final episode of FF14 Shadowbringers. Well, at least for the main scenario content. But yeah, like I said, queue didn't pop and I had to go to sleep. It was way too late. And I think the queue didn't pop because everyone else was asleep too. So yeah, we're not done. Don't worry, you didn't miss it. I didn't cut out the final battle or anything. Look, we're still there. Location, the dying gasp. Still there waiting for Grahatia's spell to take effect and bring 7 other heroes, warriors of light or whatever from across the rift to help us defeat him at Silk after he single-handedly picked off one by one all of our allies. Tancred and the others, you know. And just left us. We performed a little fusion with without the dance, of course. With Ardbert and yeah. Yep, still here. Alright, let's get back in queue and see how quickly it pops this time. Watch it be just as slow. Another 15 minutes of just sitting here, right? I read this description last night, it's pretty long, so we'll just go right in. Also, let me check something. Okay. I just need to make sure I wasn't set up on, like... There we go. Pretty close to the trailer cinematic. He holds the sword tilted upwards though, at the end of the trailer. But this battle stance, well, this idle stance was made way before Shadowbringers, so... Look at that, not even a minute! We sat here for 15 minutes last night, which, if you watch on YouTube, I cut that part out, because I was like, who the hell wants to sit through this, only for it to not delete anyway. Oh. Well, that's it then. Let's see who our fellow Warriors of Light are going to be. Or I guess in this case, Warriors of Darkness, right? Gotta make sure I have everything ready. Yeah. Alright, let's do it. The dying gasp. Them itself revealed his real name as Hades.
Show your faulty strength, and I shall expose the lie of your fragmented existence.
Let's rock! Alright, so who's my coaching? A fellow Sprout. Well, I guess that means I gotta do this. I say fellow Sprout even though I'm obviously... You're destined for naught else but oblivion. Fuck you! That wasn't Tank Buster. Good to know. Shit. I haven't fought this guy in a long time. I don't know any of the mechanics. It's seriously been way too long. Jesus. Wrong button. Got too distracted. Give voice to your anguish, my brethren. Oh great, here we go with ads. Like, my Celtic might have to put in some work here. Yeah, they're doing it. Give substance to our hopes, our dreams, our prayers. No, you don't. Get over here. Okay, you can't fall off. I was like, I gotta check. And by their undeniable grace, may our perfect world rise anew. Yawn wide the ever-hungering void. Devour the light and return all to darkness. Impressive resilience, but it matters little. I have all eternity to break your stubborn wills. I'm burning your sleeping souls, my brethren. The limit gauge resets. I shall bear every hope, every dream, every prayer. Now's when the real fight starts. The future of this star shall be shaped by my hands. Oh, he actually blitzed that one. I hardly heard him though. God damn, he's humongous. Oh my god, the music is giving me chills right now. Jesus Christ. It looked like a giant laser. I just ran out of the way by instinct. I had no idea what it actually was. I just followed everyone on that one too. It's how he places his wings in. Okay. That makes a bit more sense. So it's the opposite direction. Okay. I noticed that way too late. Everybody ran that way. I was like, oh shit. We got you, fam. We ain't gonna let him kill you. Who's in there anyway? I can't even see who's in there. Somebody though. Doing it again. Oh shit! He captured all of us this time. The lights within your champions grows faint. We're gonna die!
Damn you! Damn your wretched blessing!
Somebody LB his ass. I can't even tell what the fuck is going on anymore, dude. There's so much shit happening, dude. Oh god! Thank you. Like, somebody do it. Yeah. It was my Kotank's first time here. I just saw them game achievement. Whew. You have no power over me? Well, that doesn't look like what just happened to me. You know, it was somebody else. Somebody else who got the achievement, never mind. Wow. Not much scenery to look at here, is there? No, that went well. Oh, hey, Lurkin! Welcome back to the stream. I'm glad you were able to make it for this. Yeah, I tried to do this last night at the last second before going to sleep. The queue didn't pop for 15 minutes. I was like, okay, the whole country's asleep. Ain't nobody playing this shit right now. But I got to get it done first thing in the morning now. So, oh wait, hell no. After that, we gotta do a proper victory. I'm gonna have to move these around eventually. There we go. Alright. Get the hell out of here and see what the hell's gonna happen. Still gotta finish this guy off properly. I got at least 2 comms that I could see in my small chat box. Guess my fellow warriors of darkness have gone back to their respective time and place. Hippo shake!
Should ice enemies fight, what will become of it all? What will become of our dreams?
Enough, damn you!
Oh, shit! The Omni slashed the fuck out of that aura sight.
Such infernal strength!
Now! Strike with all thy might!
Help me out here, Ardbert.
Remember. Remember us. Remember that we once lived.
Still gets me a couple years later.
It's over. Emmett Selk is no more.
More importantly, how do you fare?
I'm okay.
What dost thou see?
His ether. It is as it used to be.
As a disciple of Zodiac, the Ascian was the darkness to your light. I can but assume that when you set your strength against his, the light within you was spent.
No, it's more than that. Under the strain of that incredible flood of ether, your soul had begun to break apart. Yet now it seems somehow restored. I tried to help you before the battle, but Emmett Selk stopped me. So, how did you... exactly what did you... Can you tell us what happened?
Ah, my good friend Ardbert. Can we even see that axe over there? I like to be honest. I had help from a hero of this world.
I see.
I don't always like to be the dark, mysterious type, you know? I was like, oh, I'll tell you guys another time. Be all Giga Chat.
Where to start?
Buying us the first round.
I believe I owe you all an apology. And you, most especially.
But yeah, come on. Both of these were cool, but once I saw the third one, how can I not? It's good to see you awake, Rahatia. It's been a fucking lifetime.
Well, 'tis good to be awake.
So, those mad souls dove straight into the ocean over there, did they?
All I could see from here was the whale, Master Chai.
'Twas surely Alphino and those friends of his. They did something heroic, mark my words. You need only look up there for proof of that.
As you say, my love. They're sure to be back. Any moment now. Any moment.
They are coming back, aren't they? I couldn't bear the thought of...
There, dear. Everything will be all right.
You're jumping to conclusions too quickly.
There! Look! Over there! Over the beach!
Oh, there's so much emotion in this ending. It's so well done.
Greetings! You all right?
Welcome back!
I didn't think we'd be swimming the whole way back. Heavens, take me.
Holy shit! You alright, dog?
Alphino! Oh, hells.
Poor guy, man. He can hardly swim. What about Urianger? He's the same way.
Wait! Where's Urianger?
He must have fallen behind.
But shouldn't we look for him?
He'll wash up sooner or later.
For the love of Alphino!
Oh man, this is too wholesome and hilarious.
Welcome back, dear ones!
And thus did salvation come to the first. The lamps of Amarot will fade along with Emet-Selk's enchantments, and the depths shall be as once they were. Mount Gulg will one day fall, and the Talos below yield to wind and rain. This tale, too, will fade with time, passing into legend as the world heals and moves on.
Love the FF3 remastered music here. Basically, your hot TS theme now.
Nevertheless,
Good old FF3 world map days. Now it all makes sense why the Crystal Tower Alliance Raid series is mandatory in Realm Reborn now.
as ether obeys the cycle, as death and decay gives way to new life,
He deserves this victory as much as me. We both did it. Aww. Forgot about this.
so too do the memories we share inspire others to rise to greatness. For we who walk before may lead those who walk after. Your road goes ever on, as does your story, as does your legacy. Such is the hero's lot, to touch the lives of countless others.
Excuse me? You're the Warrior of Darkness, aren't you?
Yeah?
Where Where are you from, really? And how did you get to be so strong?
With the help of my friends. How else? Brilliant. He's like, shh, don't tell anyone. Oh my god. Yeah. 2 years later, replaying it again, it's just like my friend said back then. It hits different. This expansion is on a whole nother level compared to everything that came before. It's just amazing. Whew. No previous expansion can beat this one when it comes to MSQ. Oh, I love Stormblood to death because of its post-game content, but the MSQ does not hold a candle to this. Holy shit. Yeah, it looks like this portrait actually includes the Warrior of Light too. Right there in the with the Dark Knight glam. It's looking like a total edgelord Giga Chad. Anyway, before I do my usual thing where I close off my camera and mute my mic so we can appreciate the music and appreciate these wonderful people, well, this side, these wonderful people who worked on this game. Just want to say real quick, yeah, the Emmett Selk thing, God, I almost started bawling right there, just like I did my first time through, when he said, don't forget us, or like he said, remember us. Remember that we once lived. You know, for all their faults and all of our differences, at the end of the day, they did not deserve what happened to them either. Losing their world like that in such a horrible fashion, and having to resort to summoning something like Zodiark. I can sympathize with them. And I think that was the point of the way this was written, so... Can't wait to see what happens next. I'm starting to become less and less familiar with it as we get closer to Endwalker, so... It's getting fun and exciting now. Anyway, BRB.
those who've fallen, to those who rise, a prayer to keep us ever by your side, an undying promise that we just might carry on in a song. Pray don't forget us, your bygone kin, with one world's end as a new begin. And should our souls scatter unto the wind, still we shall live on. Stand tall.
Holy shit, I'm back. Jesus. I'm so sorry. I was sitting there just chilling, listening to the credits. You know, everything's all good. Appreciating the music, watching everything. And at the last fucking second, I had to go take a massive shit. So, this was me. That is so fucking gross, dude. Anyway, yeah, so that was basically me just a few minutes ago, which is why I probably missed whatever the hell happened at the end of the credits. So now I'm just like... But, thanks to the power of PS4 and PS5, this can be salvaged. It had to have been 15 minutes. Let's see. What did I miss? Nobuo Matsu was still in... I just saw his name. I'm glad to see he was still involved a little bit in the project, but... Oh, I don't think there was a post-credit scene. I think they actually keep it for, like, after you turn in the quest or whatever. Which, honestly, that's a good thing. Yeah, there we go. So, yeah, I didn't miss anything. I feel like that's a good thing because of what just happened. Like, what if somebody who decides to sit through the credits, like, falls asleep? Or they go run off to do something else real quick, and they come back too late and they miss the post-credit scene and they left the auto-scroll on, so they just miss all of it. It's like, oh no, you know? How long was I sitting here? Oh, I think only a few minutes, huh? Oh, cool. So I didn't make it back too late, thank God. Alright, cool. Oh, man. That's just so funny, though. I was like, oh no! I gotta go and come back real fast. I came back 3 minutes too late. Whatever. Needs must. Yeah. Anyway. Shit. Alright, what's going on, everybody? We're back home, at least. Oh yeah, I can change the curtains now. Make the lighting better. Jesus Christ. Sound effect is so fucking gross. The ending oh my god, I'm letting it compose myself. Okay, I'm good. The ending to this tale hath been a joyous one indeed. Myriad were the lessons learned, yet there is one of particular import. It's imperative that I master magics to grant my feet purchase upon the water. Or else allow me to part the sea at will. Yeah, how the fuck did you get back here? We didn't get to see that before the credits started. He just was nowhere to be found. I must needs visit Bismarck in due course and scrub his teeth in thanks. Yeah, Beowulf did tell you to do that. Mayhap the airy arts of a fairy whale might be imparted to mortal men? We shall see. We shall see. I love that I love the lighthearted little humor and comedy that they add here. After all that dark and serious, you know, shit, along with all the really sad stuff, the ending, all the
emotional damage.
There at the end, you know, it's like you need to give the player a bit of comedy relief after all that. I knew the Knights Blessed were amongst the revelers, aye. But the Crystarium was so crowded, I thought it safe to speak my true name. Poor Runar and his ilk were gripped with panic. As you may recall, 'tis customary not to reveal one's true name outside of family and ceremony. Yet when I hurried to explain that all present were like family, I was greeted with an outpouring of tears. Ah, an emotional people, the Blessed.
Emotional damage!
Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Stola. People came from moms around to join the festivities, but most seem to have stumbled home by now. Stumbled home, because they got wasted, right? Even so, I dare say Norvent will echo to the sound of clinking mugs for some while yet. Oh yeah, the party ain't gonna stop here for a while. Everybody's just gonna get blasted. I thought to indulge in a little revelry myself last night, until Urianger began to list all the names of my drunken conquests. I ended up drinking water. Water. Yeah, your last name. I guess Urianger started saying, hey, you remember that one girl you woke up next to and you were like, oh god, why did I do this? And then Thancred was like, shit, you're right, maybe I definitely shouldn't drink then. Because waking up after a drunken stupor next to someone who you're like, why did I do this? It's just... Yeah, you get it. I'm glad I've never had that experience. I think that's why I've stopped myself from drinking, honestly. Because... Like, I usually, whether I go to a bar or stay here at home, I will only ever have maximum 2 shots. 2 drinks. And they're shots too, not beers, because beer's disgusting. And yeah, even, you know, pure liquor and alcohol, like shots, those are disgusting too, but that's why I chase them with something delicious. And yeah, that's pretty much it. That's because I'm such a lightweight, that's enough to get me, like... That's enough to get me drunk, honestly, just 2 shots. Because I hardly ever, I think the last time I drank was like last year sometime. Maybe. So yeah. But I hear these stories of like, oh my god, what about like people who've people they call it rock bottom for a reason. The same people who say this. People who are like, oh yeah, I got drunk and I woke up next to someone and was like, oh my god, why? And I was just like, alright, thank you for the PSA. I will make sure never to drink now. And like excessively. When in public or at bars anymore. I don't want to have that experience etched into my memory. Hey there, Thancred. I guess you learned your lesson. Anyway, what's up, Bream? Oh, Leon. Are you well? No ill after effects? To my eyes, you seem completely healed. It really is a miracle. Speaking of happy surprises, I was amazed to see the crowd that greeted our return. I hadn't realized just how many people we'd met along the way. We've met a lot of people. This game was long. FF14 Shadowbringers is a long game. And did you see their smiles? Right then and there, I vowed to do whatever I could to keep that joy from fading. Good on you, Reem. You may have to live up to that sooner than you think. Be careful with those words. It would seem I don't know my own limits. I thought to push on till dawn, but my body had other plans. Still, I did enjoy the carousing while it lasted. Even I need to forget my cares every now and then. Oh, did you get wasted? What I don't need is to wake up to Alfino smirking at my bedside. He said my face was a rare sight while I slept. Gods, I hope I wasn't drooling. Alfino? Stop being a creep. Why are you making fun of Alize after she let loose for once? What kind of face did she have on her? I kind of want to know too, so I can make fun of her as well. It would seem that the city celebrated long into the night. Not that I would know. As embarrassing as it is to admit, I woke to find myself in the infirmary, having apparently collapsed from exhaustion. Couldn't handle the alcohol or the partying, I guess, huh? My aching pride was somewhat soothed by the sight of Alize asleep in the bed next to mine. She must have been just as weary. Long has it been since I've seen her face so peaceful in repose. Ha! That's what it was, huh? Ah, 'twas a rare, tranquil morning, made unforgettable by the sight of those clear blue skies. So what, he's used to Alize having like an angry smirk on her at all times? Being all serious? Good shit. You only get one chance to talk to everybody there. Don't talk to the Crystal XR by accident. If you do, you can salvage it. Just close out. Don't log out or anything. Don't skip the scene. Just close the damn game quickly, and then you can still go back and see all that before triggering the scene again.
By your deeds has the blinding light been banished from these skies, and the Sin Eaters driven to retreat. Although our many hurts will be years in the mending, I have faith that this world and her people will one day be whole once more. With no rejoining in prospect, the Source need no longer fear the coming of an 8th umbral calamity.
And with that triumph, the future from which you came will no longer come to pass. Yet here you still stand.
So I do. I wonder if that other age continues onward somehow, cut adrift from time's flow. Or have I simply etched myself a place upon this new block of history? Either way, this is an unexpected development.
Time travel is always fucking
As the
complicated.
summoner of your souls, my death was meant to release you back to your world. Yet I am very much alive, and you are still stuck here in the First.
I believe I speak for us all when I say that we are happy to postpone our return if it means your life is spared. We will seek out another way.
Besides, I never had any intention of rushing home. There are people here I still need to thank, and this means I might actually have time to do so.
Yet we dare not neglect our comrades in the Source. Mistress Tataru, to name but one, will be most anxious to know how things stand with us.
This is true.
So, you'll just have to make the journey alone for the moment. Be sure and give a full report to our fellow Scions, would you? Oh, and we'd also appreciate any news you can bring us from back home.
Yeah, of course. I'll let y'all know what's happening.
Then I see no reason to delay. I can open the path from here.
I imagine we each have matters demanding our attention, so let this be a farewell for us all. Send word when you've resummoned our friend. Oh, and do try to ensure he arrives within the city next time.
Yeah.
Of course. I shall strive for utmost accuracy. No strange forests or unplanned passengers, I promise.
What a beautiful happy ending. But yeah, I guess it's time we all part ways for a while.
I'm a little relieved, to be honest. I would have been terribly lonely if everyone had suddenly disappeared. But I understand that you have to go. Safe journey, warrior of darkness. I hope to see you again soon.
See you soon, man. I'm not good with goodbyes, man. Even if it's only a little while.
Just a moment while I attune the portal. Then you can be on your way. When I was a boy, many long years ago, I yearned to stand tall as the heroes of Eld. But like a fool seeking to pluck the stars from the heavens, my every attempt to reprise their deeds fell short. And then one day, an all but forgotten dream from my youth stood before me in the flesh. A hero who looked at the horizon and beyond and saw I knew not what. All I knew was that I would give anything to stand at that hero's side. Would that it was so easy. The glory of the heavens was ever beyond the grasp of those who never thought to reach for it. But if I have gained anything from all of this, it is the courage to stretch out my hand. Do you hear me, Grahatia? This is no time for sleeping.
Talking to his past self. Meanwhile, in the Imperial Palace and Source, yeah, we're kind of left on a cliffhanger here. Last time we saw what was happening here.
To the west gate. I want to know what's happening there.
Same as the others. Struck down with a single blow. An unfortunate day to draw guard duty.
Look at these two Giga Chads.
Forgive me. These were your people.
We took advantage of this slaughter to slip into the palace. 'Tis not for me to grieve them. That was the Emperor. Wait!
Emmett Selk's kids! Well, child and grandchild. But also Litibus.
You Radiants!
Gaius, you've missed your part in this, I'm afraid.
Identify yourself, demon!
You were hoping for the Ascian? The Craven shed this skin and fled, rather than face me. A pity. I was looking forward to crossing blades with myself. But I cannot deny the feeling of satisfaction. Body and soul reunited at last.
What now? The game continues, but the pieces have changed.
Only if we trust in a paragon's words. A mistake I do not intend to repeat. Gaius!
He speaks the truth. Elidibus is gone. Tore a hole into the rift. Xenos, my foolish, greedy son. Was a second life not enough? Was the Empire too rich a prize to ignore? True freedom for our nation, our people, will never be won by a spoiled princeling. The burden of this throne is beyond you.
'Tis you, father, who have struggled with this burden. Simply holding the Empire together has occupied your limited faculties. But you may take comfort in knowing that I have no intention of pursuing your tedious agenda. Nor am I interested in ruling over the Empire's lands. I came only to remove that which ruins my sport. I will not have my prey stolen by your petty wars and cowardly weapons.
You would kill me just for that.
I need no other reason. Any and all who interfere with my hunt will not do so twice! I heard the Ascians speak of Zodiac and Eidolon. Even the will of this star is but a construct of our own making. We shall gorge upon their strength, and then, my friend, our contest shall begin anew.
Xenos!
Holy shit. Xenos has become one god-defying motherfucker now, huh? He wants to gorge upon the strength. He wants us to gorge upon the strength of Eidolon and Zodiac, absorb their power, and then have an epic battle together. A 1v1, mate? Dude is insane. Class A lunatic. I mean, how would we even go about absorbing the powers of Eidolon and Zodiac respectively, each of us? I guess that's not something even he's figured out, but that's not gonna let him stop him from trying, is it? I mean, he was able to stay alive by changing bodies. I figure at this point he probably thinks anything's possible. But still, goddamn. He just murdered his father in cold blood because, you know, he doesn't want him ruining his sport with, what was it? Petty wars and cowardly weapons? The Black Rose, obviously, is what he was talking about. He didn't approve of him using that gas weapon to, kill us and a bunch of other people, but mostly because, you know, it was gonna kill us without even a fight. Hey guys. I realized I just ran past them. Excuse me. Oh, you've returned. Was there a lull in the fighting over there, or... Not actually, the fighting's over, that's the thing. Excuse me. I've been keeping that device you uncovered safe and sound. Did you need to use it again? No, not right now. Thanks, though. Damn, it's good to be home. After 5 years on the East Coast, it's time to go home. Yep, everything is like I left it. Go, little buddy, go. So Tara's probably gonna be so incredibly happy to see us. After we've been gone so long, you know? Wait. Should I talk to everyone else here first? I wonder if their dialogue will change before or after I talk to her. Okay, we gotta talk to her first. They're still saying the same shit from before Shadowbringers. This will probably change their dialogue, though. But, I was like, what the fuck was that? She just ignored me. Leon? Is it really you? Yeah, I'm back. But how? When? We didn't think you'd be back for ages. Would you rather I went again? Oh, don't be daft. I just can't believe you're actually back. We heard the good news from your pixie friend, but nothing compares to seeing you in the flesh. As for the situation on this side, the Imperials are still eyeing our forces from afar. From what I'm told, the Garlean armies have been slow to react and seem reluctant to commit to any large-scale engagements. It's an odd sort of stalemate. Otherwise, we've yet to see any sign of that awful Black Rose weapon we were warned about. Thank God for that. Oh, but I suppose we did call in an old friend to help out on that account. Really? Who? Hehe. Cryle and I had a terrible time tracking him down, but it will be worth it to see the look on your face when you find out who it is. Anyway, I was just about to make contact with this helper of ours, and then confirm the latest news from the front. Might you fancy having a wrestle, I do? Alright, sure. Ah, the Warrior of Light, back where he belongs. Just as if nothing had happened. But you do seem different somehow. You'll have to tell me all about your adventures when we next have a spare moment. Until then, welcome back. Happy to be back. That one deserved it. Oh, we haven't seen this place since post-Heavensward. The moon. Good old Elidibus retreated back here, huh? After Xeno showed up. Oblivion has claimed him. You what? You were too cowardly to fight Xenos? In a weaker body? Coward. Anyway. Amit Selk. Gone. Lachabrian. Gone. I alone remain, the last of the unbroken. Once more I am moved to reevaluate the potential of these tattered souls. Like Amit Selk did. He found us wanting until the end. The last moment, he passed on the torch and just told us to remember him. Well, he said, remember us. He found us worthy after we defeated him. Ah, Xenos. Never did I dream you could overpower me so completely, possessed as I was of your body and all its uncanny strength. Okay, so they did fight. A little bit. And now that I have shared with you the truth of this world and its reflections, who can predict how events will unfold? Not I. Oh, so that's why Xeno said all that stuff about Hydaelyn and Zodiark. Elidibus decided to tell him everything. Because Xenos had no idea, of course. Emissary. What a poor jest that title has become. The flow of history has become muddied, and its currents wild beyond my capacity to direct them. So are you giving up, or what do you mean? What are you gonna do? You have wrested the advantage, Heidelin. The thieving hands of your disciples tighten their grip on our star. The origins of the world remain hidden and its inhabitants ignorant of their broken existence, just as you and your creators desired. This crooked... it's fucking with me a little bit. The crooked landscape of the moon here. They celebrate the gift of imperfect life, uncaring, unknowing as we weaken and fade. But do not imagine yourself rid of us. Though your champion has indeed proven the most egregious obstacle to our ascendance, a barbed thorn in my side, he may yet be removed and cast into the abyss. Oh yes, it can be done. I will keep these heroes mired in the first, and victory will be ours at the last. Oh, he's planning to keep all of the Scions trapped in the first, unable to come back home, huh? Warriors of darkness now, are they? Then their fate is decided. They shall meet the same end as those who came before. Death at the hands of warriors of light. People shake. Never got to ask Ardbert what the hell Elidibus was doing up there. He never really talked about his time talking to him up there on the moon with him. Can you tell me what the moon looks like, dude? What's up there? It seems you were right. Yes, there is something out there. But it would mean crossing mons and mons of this infernal emptiness. Which is rather unhealthy for living creatures, as I understand it. Yeah, there's no ether, there's no life. You gotta bring plenty of food, water, and supplies to keep yourself alive, because there ain't nothing out here. Even were we to restrict ourselves to brief forays, I don't like to imagine the effect it would have on our ether. Even so, huh? But, you still want to go, don't you? We may have saved the world, but we haven't reclaimed it. Yeah, the devastating effects of the light flood are still here. Ah, when you put it that way... What choice do we have? Well, of course I'm going with you. That's what family is for, isn't it? Come, let's head back and prepare for this mad journey of yours. Thank you, Thancred. So I'm guessing with Minfilia's Oracle of Light Powers, he senses something still amiss out there. Somewhere in that vast emptiness. Wonder what it could be. Though blazing skies give way to gentle night, what hand can end the war of dark and light? Quest parties unlocked. By completing the main scenario quest Shadowbringers, you have unlocked the Trust system. Trust allows you to repeat previously completed main scenario dungeons with a party of NPC avatars who will gain EXP and level up in accordance with their duty participation. This does nothing for the main story, by the way. It's just another grind for fun. I don't even think it unlocks anything worthwhile. But, I don't know. To bring up the interface, select Trust and their duty from the main menu. For more information, please refer to the help found within the interface itself. Furthermore, bolstered by your experiences in the first, you are now able to accept new quests from job-related NPCs in the source. In order to access them, the following conditions must be met. Reach level 80 in a given job, complete the relevant level 70 job quest, complete the associated role quest line. Quest locations and other details can be reviewed in the level 70 job quest journal entry. Good, I was planning to do that next, actually. We can go right into it. In addition, quests to unlock new content have now become available in the Crystarium. Rest well, Warrior of Light and Darkness, for 2 worlds of adventure await your return. Yeah, 2 worlds to explore now. You've completed that, yeah, right. New Game Plus mode. So, that's that. Now begins the post-game quest grind. There's a lot to do. Like, a lot to do. Just like the main scenario quest itself, the post-game for this expansion is also pretty lengthy. Even just doing the story-relevant side quests, there's still a lot of them to do. But for the most part, I have planned out how I want to do things in order. And since I have a little bit of time right now, still, I'm gonna keep going. I'm not ending the stream yet. I am gonna cut the video here, though, but I'm not gonna be... I just spent, like, 30 minutes away. I don't need to take a break right now. I can stay. But I do want to make a little, like, benchmark here to cut the video. So when I edit the highlights or whatever later. In the VOD on Twitch. So, I guess instead of just putting a BRB screen or something, stand right here like this. I'll turn off my webcam. And go quiet for like a second. Pause champ. And that'll tell me this is where to cut the video. So, be back in like 5 seconds.